Them don't have the financial support of the UNC. PNM don't have UNC money and UNC bank. Trust what I'm telling you. Look how much years the PNM take raffle and raffle, how much thing they do to build, to fix the Balize house up in Congo. How much years?
Yeah.
The PNM have that kind of money. What UNC have? Nah man, UNC finance is different. That whole different kettle of fish. And people don't understand that. Because this election here, she was banking. Why you feel after the election, all that stuff, bacanas and happen with finances and things with mainstream and all of them, because real people put money for them, and I must promise a lot of things. And this is what will not happen to everybody. Just remember, this is the first year. This is the first couple months, we have a whole 5 years to go with this government. And then after we have an aging prime minister who can hardly walk and kill contain all over the place. She's 73 years now. By the next election, she could be 78. We want to see if they can make, if they can make through this 5 years, and if they got who will be the leader next.
The whole party need to go on a kind of ship with no engine and just see the whole party. That geriatric cabinet.
Yeah.
Everybody mad there, nobody got no sense there.
No, but PNM caused that. PNM caused the UNC to come in their backyard and mash them up. Because they get arrogant.
Yeah, they arrogant communication skills.
Yeah, they get arrogant because they forget the people, they forget the supporters on the ground, the real hardcore supporters, and plenty of them turn on them.
Yeah.
Because everybody eating our food now, everybody gets you and everybody looking for our food or whatever. But you see what has happened. When you have some of them inside of the attitude problem, and they come down from there with that shit. If they want to get back into power in the next 5 years, they have to come down from there with that shit.
Still have because don't call no names here, but they still have some of them arrogant, like you wanna call
some of them very arrogant. And they like this interpretation. They want to play this highfalutin thing. That ain't going to work. Yeah. Understand? That podium thing ain't working. Or they'll have come down someday.
One PNM man was arrogant. I won't call his name, but he was controlling before brand manning. That man very ignorant. That man is see and turn off his face and take.
Yeah.
His name started
R. Attitude. Yeah, I know.
You see, I see him like, you see him when he quick shot there, he driving a Prada and he see me and he turn off his face and say like, he feel like,
man, that is why Dr. Rowley wanted Young to be there, because he shows some kind of different correspond with the people and how we will go down with them.
Yes,
I want to meet Penny, and I want to sit down and talk to Penny. I need to have a discussion with Penny. Because a lot of people right now in the party, a lot of people are getting a lot of complaints about some people. That people love her. They love Penny. I love Penny to the fullest, and I will support her to the fullest. Going on, but the thing is, she needs to step up her game. She needs to be a little more aggressive. She needs to start to pelt some punch. Because she pelting punch, but she pelted some little soft, some little powder puff. Everything really reaching them.
She's too bobbing and weaving too much.
Yeah, and I know she's a person, she's a classy person. And as long so she will always try and comport herself in a particular type of way. And then when I look up with that commenting and slander people, in that kind of way, that was never her way of politics. I know she wants to change that.
In the opposition hangover. Like him or don't like him. You see that shot, there's a one who say he raised grassroots and riot. He is very good when you watch him in the parliament. They can have a shot.
Well, in but that why I tell people, a lot of people, does hate on Imbut, but I, as a man, always like Imbut.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they
them not
can't
get
come wrong. They can't come wrong Imbut with shit. Imbut will dust you down in that freaking parliament. I just sit down and watch them. They come into Imbut and they knows nothing. If all they knows not all they can come to the man, Imbut will take you apart.
And it does.
When he taking them apart, he alone will take them. He alone will take apart that whole UNC.
Yeah, well, remember he was trained by Manning and Rowley and trained by
Yes.
Justin.
Not only
And
that,
now he in politics.
all they ever watch Imbut resume.
No.
It is nobody in that parliamentary education with that man. That man have law degree, engineer degree. If you see that man resume, I scratch my head when I see that. I say, oh, yeah. None of them have head with brain on that fella, you know. And the thing is about it, he get chastised for a lot of things.
However,
And the thing is, yeah.
In a minute, I leave already, but come back because I hear you say something. You see, better,
What's that?
like a classy woman. Then
This class.
I never tell you, you see them dirty PNM, some of them, they don't like the woman. They fighting at them like a dog.
Yes, and I have a serious issue with that too. I have a serious issue with that.
I will give you my number. I will send the number for you. Pablo could give you my number. That woman, they will be laughing in her face and cutting the woman throat. But I don't
Yes.
think her. You understand?
Yes.
Because the woman is not a woman, she don't like bacchanal and commerce.
But exactly.
Yeah.
She's a very classy woman.
She don't like
Listen, and let me tell you something.
You don't be no damn
Yeah.
thing. And if Penny could help you, no favoritism. You hear what I'm telling you?
No, because
Let me get-
what people have to understand.
Come up on this line for
What
next
people
time.
have to understand.
And we go talk. I go talk
people
to you.
have to-
Neighbor,
Yeah.
them people there. I get beat down on radio, you know. I get licks on radio, you know. They try to get
Yeah.
rid of me, but I can't get. I like backtrack. I like a termite. I just beat somebody inside coming outside when they think everything nice with me. You understand? But I'm very
Yeah.
like annoyed tonight when you say, Tunapuna encouraging. That is an accusation. If I say Tunapuna, don't encourage them. That's a different tone. Oh, I'm going to encourage them young men to come on and cross up Aberdeen. I'm trying to calm them down. You understand? I didn't hear when they kiss me. But I will listen tonight and I will do all that in chat. I will take a little break up the live and let them do the best somebody. That's it. That's tonight. I got a headache tonight. I really got a headache tonight. You understand? And I can't with that. I ain't gonna get no pressure from nobody. You understand? All right, on a good night. I still looking up from the people. When I call it.
All right. All right. As I was saying, Penny, what people have to watch and give Penny respect for, Penny was able to win a marginal. Rima is a marginal seat. She gets PNM lost on both sides of she. PNM lost Sandy Gandhi and PNM lost Kuna on both sides of Penny in the middle of that also. And the reason being is people vote back Penny because of she. Because the Arima people like Penny and how Penny conducts herself. Penny always on the ground in dealing with the people. And this is why she won marginal.
She helped real people
Huh?
in Arima. She
Yeah.
helped people in
She
Arima.
Yeah, people love her because she's that kind of person. And what the PNM people have to do is coalition around her and defend the PNM. It have too much of them inside of the PNM attacking her. I just have I'm not right about that. I just have a serious issue with that. I don't be seeing them all on the PNM pages by talking she this and she that and whatever. Even some of them who will come home by here to come and tell me about she and say, oh this and that, oh she, she can't be like Rowley soldier. He is not like Dr. Rowley. Dr. Rowley is your own characteristics. It's not like you're trying to compare Dr. Rowley to Manning. It's two different people. You cannot compare them to Chambers. Chambers is a different man. You can't compare them to Eric Williams. Was a different type of kettle of fish. Everybody had his style and the way how to.
Yeah. I get some licks from Penny, on them.
Yeah,
truckers.
I just get licks. I just get licks from with PNM. I just have plenty of them who does be on the PNM sites and things because like them will be fine. She cussing and getting on and she getting on Commercy and Rango Tango. She have an issue with she. Understand? But that is not how they mean and that is not her style.
The only
And
time
the thing is, what people have to forget, and remember when Kamala was in office, was in opposition, she had her minions out on social media battling for her.
So true.
Her minions and them. How much time you used to hear Kamala talk once in a blue moon? How much times Kamala show up in Parliament? Only once in a blue moon.
yeah.
Yeah, still, she hardly in Parliament, she hardly just come to it. The Penny had to call she out to that. She said, when Penny said Parliament is the Prime Minister because you know she talk for her.
Yeah, that's the only time I hear Penny more when she pop out in the place. She
Yeah.
let no
And
hear
it is-
talking sake.
It have plenty things that she's saying. There are plenty things that she's putting out. And a lot of them are watching now the media and them not covering her. Not covering plenty of the things the shit she's saying. They're not covering plenty of the shit. Them as she getting put in the side and plenty of the PNM people not coming out and pushing she work. What she saying.
Right. No one PNM problem.
And I have an issue with that.
PNM need an
have a-
aggressive public relation department.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bad.
Correct. They don't have nobody for a PR. Nothing.
I was in support of this guy Noriega because last time when I was watching his campaign, I find he did launch a decent campaign for when he was going up. And for his personal campaign, I did like how his social media was done and whatever. But they have to do more. They have to reach out. They have to come out. They have to get on the ground. They have to deal with the people. Understand? They have to deal with the people. If they want to get back into power, or if they want to stay in opposition for the next 10, 15 years, they have to step up the game when that is concerned. Because this is what UNC does.
What when PNM was in opposition between 2010 and 2015 with 12 of them, and look how it was. Even when they suspend Dr. Rowley from the Parliament,
Yeah.
Burton was real, had them busy day. Where we need an opposition like that, we need some fire.
Yeah.
Even though they
I mean,
have fire, the Speaker of the House do not give PNM a chance at all.
Yeah. That's the next thing too.
That's a question.
Jack Dave Singh just shut them down. Jack Dave just shut them down. This is why they have to mount a different way of the strat. They have to come out with other strategies and mountain where they are mounting their attacks from. Understand? They have to. It have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do, and it could be done because UNC don't start. Shit.
Tammy will be in the house in January, God stay alive.
Yes.
Yes,
I supporting her full 100
You
because
see.
I was like I met her some years ago and we had some discussion and I told her say Penny I believe we're going to have a time that you're going to be the leader of this party. Somehow I'm telling you someday along your day will come in the sun. Understand? But you know, you just had to be guided. And it has to, and the thing is, we, the people in the party, the party supporters, the people who consider themselves PNM, have to come out and stand up to work.
Yeah, that is
rightfully supposed.
That is not a bill from now.
You see, the problem with them, the problem with PNM people, they wanted stability and power. But you have to remember, it's a voting system. Just like how we vote for election and UNC win, it's a voting system. And if the people vote and they say they want Penelope, what Stuart Young and them supposed to be is back the woman. He will have his chance in time to come. You know how
He's a
long
young fella.
Penelope there brushing bench and shining bench? She did her time. So now it's time for her. So nobody should be vexed with Penelope. What they're supposed to do is what you come together and support the woman. and stop this bickering in the party
This is
because
the
you
thing.
wanted this one and you wanted that one.
Yeah.
Everybody will get a chance.
Yeah, up to now.
So true.
Up to now, as you see Stuart Young say something, and pull it up. Look at Stuart. Stuart is the leader. Disrespect.
Yeah. Big time.
If Stuart was the leader, every party that choose Stuart as the leader, I fully support Stuart Young 100%. I like the guy. If they put Penny come the leader, I supported Penny full 100 because I like the woman. She's a good woman. And I have seen her work over the years.
PNM need to get back the party group in each constituency. That is one thing I have.
Yeah, that'll work.
Right,
That'll work back. Yes, that'll work. You take the words out of my mouth. You take the words out of my mouth. The party group system have to come back in the party.
So true. So true.
Understand?
Because it needs to be done, otherwise I
You
can't.
see that everybody in the UNC like Kamala, nobody will never come
No.
out. And then the public
No.
nasty behavior, they would not do it.
No.
If
No.
they had to
No.
buy bread and water,
And
they
let's see.
would do it.
All they watching the woman kill Katane all over the place, beat the back can hardly walk. The woman forgetting slow speech or kind of thing, and they will die hard, they will drink, they will die the goddess, die the queen, till they're dead.
And they will not
And
give
this is-
up, no matter what.
They won't give up.
Queen B and all the rest of them following because they will not. But boy,
One thing though.
What I
One
say
thing.
to you, Hangover,
Yeah.
African people is the worst enemy because from the time they have a black leader, I don't know what. Like, you know, that a black leader cannot make no mistake. As the
Yeah.
state of one, so God is the worst thing. And they chase
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
But look at what mistake Queen be making. And she people not pulling shit out.
No.
In fact, she getting his support. Yeah, she getting his support.
Yeah, because it let me tell you something. There is in society, there's a kind of psychological thing toward aggressive black people in. Let me show you in this. Let me put it in this way. You see, like how Dr. Rowley was a more, I would say, more aggressive, or I wouldn't say aggressive, but how he used to go across, like he does come across as a disciplinary.
Yep.
Put a white person in Rowley's skin and let me on the same way and everybody going and celebrate.
And they will say he nice, he good.
And he good. Because for instance, look at Trump. Look at the behavior of Trump. You feel Barack Obama could have do what Trump do it?
No way.
You feel Barack Obama could have get away with the things that Trump doing? No way in that was going to happen. Because that is how society is. And the thing is, a lot of we black people will help you bring down with black people to it.
Yeah.
A lot of we going to bring down with black people because we found out whether some of them token black people and them outside here who just try to make themselves believe or comport themselves in a way like they're not with the rest of the Africans and wherever they're watching this one and the nose up their ass and they try to be of the suit and tie class and want to behave like a certain way.
That's true, that's true.
Understand? And we, like for instance, that is why Africa is separated today. China is one, India is one, Africa separated
Yeah.
into 54 states in Africa.
And that is why I was telling Sharon that when Penelope and them happen a meeting, invite us. We want to come. We want to give her pointers too. We want to help.
Yeah.
We want to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at my forum. My forum growing expeditiously. People coming from I get calls from all over the place. People from in America, people coming because they realize a lot of people latching on. But when I say, well, I post up my thing, you can go and research everything I see and you go see it come up as the truth. And that right is about bringing the facts and the truth. And if all of us, if everybody come out and fight for the truth, it will make a difference. But if only learn the people who speaking the lies louder than you.
Yeah, because the lies supposed seem to be the dominant force now. Everybody
Yeah, because nowadays you understand to prove the truth.
yeah. Everybody into it, and
People-
everybody want to hear it.
People faster believe the lie first, they don't believe the lie of the bad. And you want to come down and prove the truth.
Look,
It
they're
have a
talking
saying.
about-
It have a saying. When lies reach around the world, the truth that be still tiny listen.
Truth. So there's a good one, it's truth. You know, but the old Prime Minister, President of China years ago said, if you keep feeding the people a lie, they will tend to believe it's true.
No matter how you
Yeah.
touch them.
Yeah.
So this nonsense where they're going after Maduro and call him a narco terrorist and the drug trade they're going after. And
Yeah.
they're trying to force this down people's throat, and these UNC people and them balling the drugs and the drugs. All you see, I see the push on them on the corner still. Nothing stopping. So I think what they're talking about drugs stop, nothing stopping, fella. If there are no drugs them going after. Because all the drugs and them what they talk about is in Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Mexico. These are the places that produce drugs. This drug what they call fentanyl, what Trump talking about. You ever see fentanyl in Trinidad?
Nope.
Eh? You know what? You people
You remember Windita?
Yeah, when I'm Janet, when Janet Reno was the general and she came to Trinidad
So
with
these
Vita when there
people
was
so tricky. Why they had these eater in the Caribbean, mashing up the marijuana and things. California and all of them was legalizing it
yeah,
and having the shop and making money off of it. Right?
yeah.
We have more weed and more drugs than Colombia. And from Colombia, where it goes straight into America. Who have more drugs than America? Who have more
Yeah.
drug users than America?
Trump said he trying to stop drugs and eradicate
Stop
drugs.
what?
I could
Stop
never.
the users. If the users stop using it, it wouldn't come.
One of them Americans say if Trump stop the drugs from coming in, them Americans going and climb now over to get it.
You know? Before they like that, they are drug users.
The drug pushers and them, the people who push the drugs is American. It's American people who bring it across the drugs into their country. It's not to say that they're trying to make Trump trying to make everything about the immigrant and the immigrant. Look like, for instance, this Afghan man who put some bullet on them two soldiers. What all you have the National Guard doing in the city as doing police work. All you have the Washington police, all you have all the police on the ground. Them soldiers is not to be on no ground like if them is the police. And on top of it, that Afghan guy was a CIA agent. And now he making it now, he's stopping all country, all third world countries, people from third world countries coming into the place. And you don't know, no more Muslim. And I want to send home this Muslim and making it about that. And them white Zionist Christians and them jumping, oh, the Muslim, and we are Christian country and we white. America was never made of no Christianity. Matter of fact, America was built running from Christianity. When them white people come down from Newcastle on the Mayflower, they wanted to get away from the Roman Catholic and the Anglican Church and all them sort of thing. That whole thing, because the first set of all them American presidents from George Washington to Jefferson to Franklin and all of these people were restitution men. All of them was from Lodge. Because all of them because that whole Lodge thing was in France. All of them was in France in that Lodge thing. All of them was in one in that Lodge thing. The Masons, all of them was Masons. The whole of Washington designed after the Mason sign.
Right, right.
Washington was a Mason, all of them was Mason. So this is why they never made it about no Christianity thing, and now they're pushing this thing America calls great Christianity. And the thing is about it too, they're blaspheming the words of Jesus Christ and using the words of Christ in lies.
So true.
Because if they go and study back the words of Christ and what he was about, Christ was for the poor people. Is the poor people Christ went on hell?
Yep.
The only time they ever see Christ get vexed, the only time they could say they ever see Christ get mad and take off his belt and start up is when he went into the temple of God and see the merchants and they set up business and the gambling, all kind of thing. And if the scribes and Pharisees, which was the priests at the time, allowed them to do that, to make money. And that is not what the church is about. And that's why America made the church. They come and make church a commercial thing, not Jesus Christ. It's more commercial than a Christ thing now. Look at Trinidad here, more than a commercial. I like last time I was telling you, I see the church here in Trinidad. It's a portable 80 card machine. We're walking around to the island and have people swiping the card. How it reach to?
Yeah.
Understand? And that's what the world is. That's what the world is.
Then I the voice. The Tamil
Hey, voice. I wish I was here earlier about boy voice, but he was waiting for you to come and block a fool who was coming up. Even though this man get me mad. I wish I could have reached out and touch him.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh gosh, when I'm not here all that time. Gosh. And I was definitely thinking about you all because when Pablo called me, I must have called him. I heard this idea that for a while back, just to find a gospel. So now I walk into this conversation and I like what I hear and say, come to the nation, come to the nation, we come to the nation. Logged out, the spiritual things are not supposed. I didn't know the video would have touched so much people. It goes to show just like how we are talking about the good. I see knowledge. Trinidadians like knowledge and they don't like the truth. And that's why we are. And right now, not only bunch of people in the United States that they know the country they supporting was good. And more and more I went out in public for the past few days all little hills. I went to Hello twice, which is Friday, Saturday, and then I went to Saturday. The amount of people I had to stop and talk to was in total shock. The nation fed up. The nation really fed up in all. I don't know this. It was really shocking what we go through right now. You know, I've thought about when I walk in home yesterday. I was living in 7 houses away from us. So what are they doing about this big shop? I said, what do you mean for you? And I said, what are you talking about? What man talking about Alexander? He said, he fed up. He fed up with this man for maturity. And he said, what do you mean about it? I said, what the fuck is this? I'm not a government minister. I can only highlight the points of what's going on in our country. And the thing is, it's really shocking what's going on right now. So what I'll keep on doing, I'll keep on stating the facts. Last year I stated the stories about the people and calling them names anymore. But keep on stating the facts of how we can make changes happening in our country. As of right now, when I ask anybody who in here listening to me, when was the last time coming for this year or something? Understood what?
Now, see what that's up.
Exactly. It's simply simple. And everybody know I used to transport real good people in this country. For more than 15 years. And it really affected me how we going on this road right now. And listen now, I'm not bashing any certain party in particular because both parties have their problems. And this to this way. If I actually had to make a video people call out a government minister for being racist and to relax, then they don't have reach a certain level with and that is too much. If the boys wanted to make a video about a government minister to make them stop calling me N-word so much and laughing at people, then they don't think to reach to that level so bad. I have never thought we would have reached to that level.
It's sad though.
Ridiculous. Yeah, because you're not supposed to be calling us monkeys or niggers. I could say because
And
yes, I am
cockroaches. We call them your cockroaches.
cockroaches. What have we come to? And then this thing about it, somebody highlighted something to me, and I showing out tonight because international people reaching out to me. You see it, YouTubers can reach out to you. I said to ask you a question for going in your country, as when you know you're reaching out my state. As when you know you're reaching out to your man state. Now, you see, this was big. One last day, somebody reached out to me from there and said, look, there's something from Colombia. I just didn't say that because it's something we didn't have a right to. This Mr. Donald Trump is a very interesting character. Not only is he guilty of war crimes, two members of his staff also very interesting. You see Marco Rubio, do you all know what his uncle was charged with or charged for? The same thing that Donald Trump is accusing Venezuela of. This is inside Marco Rubio's house. If you think about what I said, we're talking plenty snow. Plenty smoke in Marco Rubio's house. Guess what? Marco Rubio is still a minister, right? Wasn't that something like our own regime that's going on right now? Think about it. Really? Think about that. Well, what I just said. Marco Rubio is the man who does all shots. Okay? So I am 2% but definitely I took a man yesterday, you guys, because so much people message me about Trinidad State. I'm doing my best. I'm calling country Trinidadians that I'm not to do anything. Right? I'm not like other content creators which that I don't bring the facts. I really don't real things. No slander, nothing threatening, nothing of that nature. So you see also the spine that they get last week in the prisons. Like any prison officer has been arrested. People are even talking about that thing. Nope. Who's the man who run the prisons is the same unintelligent man who made the statement about the visas. Do you all know that?
Yeah.
No prison officer got arrested for how much? 63 phones, 200 packs of cigarettes, more than Cubans and marijuana.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
got arrested yet.
I'm going to tell you something, big boy. I find we the age now where the person is supposed to have certain things in the prison. In America, it have time when you could go by the phone and pick up the phone and call your mother and talk to your mother and go to your mother. If you say something off, they cut you off. We live in the 20th century now, right? And if you say you want to be modernized and you want to be up to date with the American system, the reason why phone is being sneaked into the jail is because you all don't have a system where the prisoners can have a little time to go to the phone to get to talk to the parents, to the mother, or whoever it may be. And that simple little thing, by just doing that, does curb a lot of crime that can happen after they come out.
What you
So when you hold them there and you say to treat, and you frustrating them, and you're doing them all kind of wickedness, when them come out, you make a bigger criminal than what they are.
That's correct. You see, something they used to do to slaves long time, which is the burning of the slaves to make the slave owners mark a biscuit, was very important. Very, very important. You know it's a new mark. You know it's a new mark of the new slaves. The slave being able to control by means of simple things. To be literally, to make you get a psychological star so you feel not to react. That is the new mark. I'm saying that because remember I was recently incarcerated, and today I see people in the field who came out from an embrace when he was inside. You see, psychological damage is worse than any physical pain you could get to them. When you go through something and your mind goes into that realm of no remorse, even to do somebody something, that is what you know the psychological effects gonna affect your life. So you see what
Okay.
what Pablo saying is very much correct.
You're knocking out for 10 people.
But on that, we tell them to know if they are going to be able to come back.
It's only
All
4
right.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just now, like, internet was getting attacked too, just now, the too.
Yeah, they're doing that a lot. They do me that today plenty.
Yeah. Well, after what I posted up on my status there, that people now realize that I was talking the truth. If you're not a millionaire, but you have 11 stock channels, and you're pushing out propaganda for the parliament or for the government, it shows that you're already dangerous in truth.
Yeah.
Furthermore, what I realized, I get in a hot stealing people private profiles, looking at politicians and all that. It's very, very interesting. It's a dangerous atmosphere we're living in right now, as remember. So
Look,
I hope that more people stand up for situations that going on in the country right now, because we need
look
that.
today I researched and the Cain and Abel. And when I researched, I was shocked that Cain and Abel, but Cain and Abel was two total different cases. Abel was Adam's child. Cain was not Adam's child.
I know about that. I know
Cain
that.
was
I know
not
that for
Adam's
sure.
child. Cain was,
I know that.
thank you. Cain was the child of what we go say the honor man himself. And that is why he had jealous Abel. And that is why he killed Abel, because he could not have the power that Abel had. And he could not control the things that Abel could have controlled. I say, well, look at that. Look how long that going.
And Cain, after time, Cain had lost his pigments, eh?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
You were saying that with the Caucasian came out?
Yes. He
Yeah.
wanted to be brother. He could not be like the brother.
So I can understand that is like just the other way around.
Thank you very much. And that is why they hate me so much. It's going back quite into that time.
Wow.
Yeah. But the truth. Yeah. Alright, anybody have any wrapping up? Hey, Unique, what's up, Unique?
You need actually jump asleep.
I feel so. She might was tired.
I feel
It was. I'm fair enough because they do one piece.
Nah, them smell and them spitting up at the bucket load. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Smell after smell after smell. No more salt she buy.
Yeah, time.
And she likes it. Yeah, no, she just take pride in she and papa.
Yeah,
Right now
that's
she's
true.
stressing she out.
So before we go, let me big up Paula, big up Mother, big up Sharon, big up Michael, Unique, because yeah, the boy,
Big up to you too. Listeners.
Everybody.
I'm not saying the person
Everybody.
after the voice. Who is the person under the voice?
Sandy.
Sandy, big up yourself too. Be back on tomorrow. But I have to I'll send, I'll write in TikTok a serious letter tomorrow before I come. Because they
Yeah, do
can't be
that.
allowing them things to be happening. And when we talk in the sanctioning week, for people to come on your life and threaten people and cuss people and things. Really?
Yeah,
I
that's
take
the
it that. I ain't taking it.
Please
Yep,
do the
yep.
writing and
So,
send me the editing.
I'll be right.
I support that. I support that 100.
Yeah, I'll be
Please,
right.
Yeah.
please do the editing.
good move,
Please
good
do
move.
me the editing and send it to me directly. I want to see the
Alright.
names of the
Nice
people if they were
response
here,
and all
because
of
you
them.
know, I just find out who it
Everybody
is.
be nice.
Yeah. Okay. No
You
problem.
need plenty background
Yeah.
noise tonight. That is why she end. That was she said
Yeah.
plenty background noise, so she ended. So she is sleeping unique. She no answer.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Once
Alright,
again,
so have a
Pablo, I'm
good
saying it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I want to get the
Well, they have a
footage of
good one.
when this happened, of who it was. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
have a
yeah.
safe night.
I'll send you the names.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
God
Good
bless
night.
one.
Alright, Papa. Well, they have a
Good night,
good one.
everybody.
And be
Alright,
blessed.
take
Let
care.
Bo
Everybody
now.
take
Bo
care.
now.
You
Bo
too.
look like he now coming on. Bo, you're coming on where we going, boy. How was your
Tomorrow,
night?
please go on, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah, man. So
Blessed.
thanks too. Yeah. Well, they have a good one.
Same to you.